Welcome to the CLOG Builder Video Manuals series, video 4. Okay, getting started with your first project. Okay, so basically you got to start up the builder. If you're using Quick Lisp, then basically you would go ahead and do Quick Load, CLOG Tools, CLOG Builder. Of course, make sure you've got Quick Lisp installed properly. Make sure also that you have the Ultra Lisp distribution as well, so this way you have the latest and greatest. And basically, you just run that and boom, you're ready to go. OCSL, a little more complex. So we're actually going to show a quick little sample of that right now. So let's go ahead and let's go to make a project. It's called my proj, right? Let's go ahead into that directory. Okay, and Butterfingers, come on. Okay, there we go. So let's go ahead and OCICL set up in it. Done. And then we'll go ahead and we'll install CLOG. All right. Okay, and now that has gone ahead and downloaded everything we need. I went ahead and paused that so you don't have to wait to see that. Of course, now at this point we can go ahead and let's wrong. That's sorry about that. Okay, so let's go ahead. SBCL user init. Okay, now we're in our SBCL world in my project. And we'll go ahead and run those two commands. And this will go ahead and build everything. Okay, pause it again. Truth is, these things are actually run fairly quick on modern machines, so it's not like it's going to take that much. Okay. All right, and go to the screen. 1 second here. Boom. Okay, so basically, here's our new project. Now again, so with OCSCL, we actually started up with Webpack with our project, and that's our only project. Now, if we in fact we were running Quick Lisp, right? So basically, we have to go ahead and we have to make a new project. So project, right? New new project from template. Again, let's do the same sort of thing. Let's see. A basic HTML project, fill template. Again, even the builder's the builder. Let's see, my project 2, right? And of course, in this case, see in OCSL, basically your project is the world, so everything will be in this directory, but it's not a problem to go ahead and create another project in there, right? And boom, then we're ready to go. So like I said, it would have been exactly the same thing if I started up with if I had started up with Quick Lisp, except you would have been starting with this to start with, as opposed to starting out with a project. So actually both projects now are there, right? So again, so my project 2 is in that same directory, and there we go. Now, by the way, once we've gone ahead and we've compiled and loaded up everything, we go ahead at this point, like I said, two things I want to keep in mind. Now, first of all, is when you load up a project, you saw that was red. So basically, anytime you load up a project the first time, it's not actually loaded yet into your Lisp image. You got to make sure to click that red thing, turn it to loaded, and then it's loaded. Now we're ready to go. Now ASD edit. All right, so if I go ahead and click this, that basically will bring up the project tree. Has all the projects that are available to you. ASD edit is basically allows us to do something very interesting, and this is important. Basically, one of the best ways when you're working with cloud projects for adding anything is to actually use this, because this will actually modify your ASD file, so you don't have to actually play around with doing anything there. But also, for example, let's say I wanted to open a cloud panel. So let's say, for example, my panel, right? I go ahead and do that, and it will go ahead and create everything necessary to get that started, and then boom, I can double click here, and I'm actually got a panel ready to go. Actually, because I can make it smaller so you can see what it would look like, right? And now we can do that. So let's go ahead, hide our panel editors, and let's close this. Okay, so of course the same thing here. I can reset it, get everything here, and now of course I can run my CLOG file just like that. Double click it from there. Of course, I hid my panel editors, but whatever the case, And like I said, so normally speaking, I usually spend most of my time, working right out of here as opposed to necessarily doing anything with the ASD editor. But if I want to add files, I generally do this. This way, it creates a blank list file, creates blank, clog panels, etc. That might be necessary, and away you go. Also, of course, like I said, it's might as well show a run. Go ahead. It sets the static root basically for this project, meaning where any static files that we want to have. That's actually within that www directory, and sets up the run form, and away we go. And of course, there you go, just something that says hello. Not really much of a big deal. And of course, I can go ahead and modify my file just like anything else, and the same sort of thing. Of course, save file form, and go ahead and run again, right? And of course, it wouldn't be Lisp if it was just about doing things that way. I can go ahead in here and let's say, make my change hello world, right? And we can go ahead and save it, eval the form, right? And of course, I can go ahead and boom, reset it. There it is, ready to go. Of course, I could have done this programmatically in different ways as well, without having to reload the actual page. But okay, anyways, there we go. A really fast, quick, and easy way to basically make sure that, like I said, we go ahead and get ourselves set up. Oh, okay, of course, made the whole screen small. That's why. Project tree ASD edit, and good to go.